Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elizabeth Murema, Officer in charge of the Division of Environmental Policy Implementation at the United Nations Environment Programme, or UNEP. Welcome to the 11th Conference of the Parties of the Convention for Cooperation in the Protection, Management, and Development of the Marine and Coastal Environment of the Atlantic Coast of the West, Central, and Southern Africa region, also known the Abidjan Convention. Promoting blue growth in Africa towards sustainable management of marine resources is the theme for this gathering. The theme that targets the coastal countries from Mauritania down to South Africa under the Abidjan Convention area, one of the vast and diverse ecosystems that supports fisheries, coastal tourism, industries, and oil extraction. Yet in the drive for expansion of all these activities, bring with them potential marine and coastal environmental degradation. Blue growth is the sustainable development that stems from the prudent use of oceans, seas, and coasts. African governments are now practically aware of this and the potential that their marine resources have to the growth of their national economies, but only if well managed. Governments to be represented at this Conference of the Parties will be mostly by their ministers responsible for environmental management, as well as marine experts, all of whom will learn more on this and exchange ideas and experiences on the same. There will be other items also high on the agenda. Some far-reaching decisions are expected to emerge from this Conference of the Parties. One, tied to the blue growth, will be on the economic valuation of the coastal and marine environment in the Abidjan Convention area. Others include ensuring ocean governance in Africa and the identification of ecologically or biologically significant marine areas. The decisions which spring from the expert segment of the meeting will be reviewed and hopefully endorsed by their ministers and implemented by them with the support of the Convention Secretariat over the next biennium. 11th Conference of the Parties marks a milestone in the revitalization of this once moribund Secretariat that supports 22 coastal countries. It is our fervent hope that its reawakening will fulfill the aspirations of tens of millions of coastal Africans who no doubt yearn for sustainable management of the marine resources and blue growth in the region. Spearheading this drive for blue growth is the Abidjan Convention, a regional seas program of UNEP. UNEP, established in 1972, is the voice on the environment within the United Nations system, and further strengthened at Rio in 2012 as the Global Environmental Authority. UNEP acts as a catalyst, advocate, educator, and facilitator to promote the wise use and sustainable development of the global environment. UNEP's work includes assessing global, regional, and national environmental conditions and trends, supports the development and implementation of international and national environmental instruments, and strengthening relevant institutions for the wise management of the environment. Thus, its commitment to the successful holding of this conference is unequivocal. So too is that of our host, the Government of South Africa, represented by the Department of Environmental Affairs in this Conference of the Parties. Therefore, allow me to thank the Government of South Africa and its personnel supporting us in this conference for their dedication and the financial resources availed for the successful organization of this Conference of the Parties. By its engagement, South Africa, bordering both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, has once again demonstrated its unyielding support to the Abidjan Convention and its Secretariat, as well as UNEP, which administers it. On behalf of the leadership of UNEP, I look forward to your presence at this important gathering on marine and coastal issues concerning the West, Central, and Southern Africa seaboard. Welcome to you all.